Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Legend of Grimrock 2 Wind of Fight, the final adventure, and another build, the final build, I hope. So I've tried out a monk build with spellcasters. I tried out an insect paladin evade defense build, and I come to the conclusion that both are good in their own right, but not as powerful as I want them to be. So I came up with another idea, which is actually a combination of three ideas. It's the old Lizardman idea from the vanilla game, combined with the monks, combined with the paladins. What do I mean by that? Of course, we're playing in the highest possible difficulty order. All things considered, this is the best dungeon I know of, the best mod I know of. With this being said, it has been heavily balanced. So, for example, if you take a Lizardman and you take Endure Elements, you're no longer at 50% resistance to everything, which you were in the old game. Well, in the very old game, you were even higher than that, but with the balanced one. So you're at resistance, your cold resistance is at 0 because Lizardman has minus 15%. This gives plus 15%, you're at 0. However, if you increase that high enough, higher than 10, because every point over 10 gives you plus 2, you're at least getting some resistance to cold. Not a lot though, not a lot, but at least you're getting some. With that being said, there was the question, why don't I go for poison immunity? Now, very, very important. In most dungeons, poison immunity makes you immune to the effect of poison and to poison damage. Meaning you're not getting a green lifeline that is deteriorating over time, and you're not taking damage for, let's say, a spore mushroom thingy. Here, poison immunity is only immune to the poisoning effect. You're still taking damage from poison bolts, poison traps, poison gas, all that stuff. It still hurts you. So even though that is not bad, I recommend you to say, oh, this person, whoever made this dungeon, balanced into the ground. No, he didn't. Because there is, for example, in the Burning Sands, there's some stuff that can really, really poison the heck out of you, and they have deadly poison, so it doesn't go away. This is not useless. However, if you're really afraid of poison, I will take a combination like this. I, on the other hand, want to go for fast metabolism, because the idea is that we make Lizardmen monks. Now, what does that mean? That means that our people will get +1 in the first level or second level. They get +1 to vitality and willpower, so that everything at 13. And from that point on, they will get +1 to every attributes per level, which means we'll run about, in the end, 30, 35 attribute points, everything together. Now that means that our resistance will go up, that our evasion will go up, our damage will go up, our accuracy go up, our life points go up, and our energy go up. So the normal problem, for example, you have when you build a Minotaur Barbarian and you've got like muscles like hell, but you cannot use the special attack because you've got no energy. This is not the problem. Now you say, Boris, you're taking a monk. Only 3 hit points per level, 3 energy points a level. This guy will be inferior to everyone. No, he will not. He will get as many hit points per level as the Barbarian does, because we're getting 1 vitality point per level. Meaning we're getting actually +8. And when you look at the Barbarian, that's Barbarian level energy, hit points. But we're also getting mage or wizard levels of energy, so we're getting the best out of 2 worlds. Yes, it's still balanced. Our energy is lower, our starting energy is lower, our starting health is lower than the Barbarian or the wizard, but still, this is going to work quite well. So normally I would go for fire magic, air magic, just to get the resistances and to get the punch out of it, because you can do ranged attacks with magic, you can do defenses with magic, you can do close damage with magic, you're versatile with magic, and you're getting resistances. However, the problem is they have no staying power. And as long as you can move, as long as you can kite, as long as you have options, it's not really important which kind of weapon you use. If you use magic or if you use, I don't know, a stick or your slap hand or whatever. But when push comes to shoves, when you have nowhere to move and you're stuck to slug it out, that is where your group shines. And for that reason, the idea is that we concentrate on 5 skills. Constitution, because again, this was balanced. Constitutions are far more powerful because you get more health regeneration, and the 30% health regeneration from Constitution and the 30% health regeneration from fast metabolism and the increased health regeneration from having higher vitality in the end will make these guys be able to regenerate health increasingly fast. And you get 125 extra life points. Now that will be good. We go for heavy weapons because heavy weapons gives you 15% faster attack. This is also possible with light weapons. You get +8 evasion. That's very important. And you can wield them with one hand, so you can use a shield, which is also good because with light weapons, you can use 2 weapons, yes, but you will do less damage in total. Well, you will still do more damage than if you're just fighting with 1 weapon, but you know what I mean. I think that 1 big one-handed weapon still does more damage than 2 light weapons, even with the bonuses. We will be going for perception, but only 2. We only need 2. The rest will not be important. We're going for armor full, if possible, and we're going for nimbleness as high as possible. We don't need 5, but 4 would be nice. So that means in the end you will end about 18, 19 levels in total. And that will give us some perspective on the skill points that we can build everything we want. With that being said, we can find books. But remember, the skill books you find, unless you find a real skill book that gives you 1 free point, normally only gives you +1 in a skill you do not have. Meaning, we have to build our characters that everyone has place for the books to learn. So, I will lead the group. And second one, of course, will be a Lesser Medic as well, because we're fighting, as always, Roman style. Meaning, the first 2 ranks will fight as long as they can. When they're damaged, they will go back, and the second rank will go forward. This way, we'll be able to survive longer. If we get cornered, or if we get sandwiched between other forces, we can still survive because everyone is tough as a nut. Hopefully, that's the idea. We're going for fast metabolism and again endure elements. This is very good. He is front rank, so he will go for heavy weapons, constitution, perception. So he will buy the armor, the other one will buy the nimbleness. Okay, very good. You, sir. Of course, you will be the same. A monk. Stats go up, please. Fast metabolism and endure elements. And you will go for perception, armor, and constitution. No heavy weapons for you. And you will go for... I need another picture for you and a good name. Oops, one too many. Yeah, by the way, you could also do it like this, because you get +1 in the lowest if you only have 1. So this will be 30-30 in the next level, and this will be 30-30 in the next level. It doesn't make a difference. Just that you know. It's not important how in which way you do this. It's the first level anyway. You will go for heavy weapons, perception, and armor. So you will learn the perception book. You will learn the armor book. You will learn the heavy weapons book. And you will learn the constitution book. On top of that, you can learn nimbleness. Is there anything that everybody has? No. That is good. I think we're ready to go. Your elements, fast metabolism, all the stats are perfect. Let's go and get them. Excellent. The starting weapons we cannot keep. There's, by the way, totally beautiful. The guys that wear leather armor are not wearing the gloves, because otherwise you will get the perk or the bonus for having a complete set, because every time you wear a complete set you're getting an experience bonus, and the sets of course have effects. So for example, the leather armor is one of my most preferred sets because it's easy to find. It gives you +7 evasion. Very nice, very nice. And see, you can even get a little movie in the beginning. Yes, yes, movie. So our transport is interrupted, and we're spewed out into this world by an evil guy who needs our help. He drops a letter and says, okay, you boys, if you want to get home, you do my bidding. And we're like, we're not gonna do anything for you, but, well, what can we do? He has all the trump cards in his hand. Stones. Get every stone you have. Trust me. Stones are great. Stones are life. Oh, crap. Would you please move, because I need that weapon. Thank you. I hit him with the wrong one. Damn it, I'm bad at this. But we're doing okay. There are a few things we need right from the start, a few things that we need later. First thing we need is a weapon for the 2nd rank. Thanks for that. There is one bad thing about this build. We are very, 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 very... Did I say very, very... dependent on food, because we have fast metabolism, so we're using 20% more food than others do. This can be a problem, major one, but we'll try to work around that somehow. I know how. The question is, does it work? Do I get everything moving as I need it? We do not want to use any of that if we don't absolutely 100% have to. Always look in these cracks, because sometimes there's really great stuff to be found. There is another one of these, and you see that we hit like a truck because we've got relatively high strength. We do not have Minotaur level of strength, but pretty close. A Minotaur can have up to 19 strength. We at this point have 13. Barbarian always gets +1 each level, but we're also getting +1, so we'll always be about 5 or 6 points behind that. But that's okay. This is just snails, no reason to be worried. We got this. Remember, there are 2 types of snails. But first of all, of most targets, they're different types. They look the same, but they're not the same level. There, for example, are level 1 snails, and they're level 5 for level 3 snails. And if you scale that high to, for example, stone elementals, boy, is there a difference. There's stone elementals that give you 120 experience points, and there are ones that give you 400. And the ones that are worth 400, they will give you a run for your money for sure. This is, by the way, what tells you that you have to drop the stone down here. That opens this secret, and luckily for us, we already found a lockpick. Do not, in this build, in all other builds, yes, in this build, do not equip any stat changing things, because that will not do you well. If you try that, what will happen is that you mess up your build. Your stats will not go up. Wait, did I just ruin that? Where did the stone go? Ah, I throw the stone. How could that happen? Yay! Secret found. Very nice. We're not into spell things anyway. Technically, we are monks, so technically speaking, we're in spellcasters in reality. Damn it, where did I drop that damned rock? Where's my rock? I will not leave here without my rock. Damn it! I think I just stole my own rock. Maybe if I look from the side, no, I cannot see it. Ah, now I've got it. I thought I didn't. Yeah, you say it's just a rock. Trust me, it's not just a rock. It's very, 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 very important to have that rock. Oh, fish! There are many fish in the sea, but this one is the one for me. Very nice indeed. This is good. This is +3 evasion. You say that's not a lot. Remember that one level, one skill point in evasion gives you only 4 points. So that is nearly a skill point here. And that's great. Now for what we have in mind, we'll need some help. Some early level ups. And we'll get these because I know most of the secrets. And we'll do fine. Nice. Keep the meat. Even if you're a vegetarian, your guys are not, trust me. Do not use rocks to push down plates. Because there is more important stuff than rocks. There is no more important stuff than rocks. You will need every rock you can get your hands on. Rocks are life. Rocks can turn into everything. Or the earth for your growing box and stuff like that. Absolutely fantastically important. Always look in the sewage drains. I think I missed a couple of them. Because you can find great stuff there. Excellent. Be careful with armor. If you don't have the skill, well, there are 2 theories in this. And I will not leave you in the dark about them. Technically speaking, in the beginning, when you equip armor you have no skill for, what will happen is that you lose your evasion. On the other hand, though, in the beginning your evasion is so bad that it doesn't make a lot of difference anyway, but the armor will still work. So getting as much armor on the table as you can could still make sense, technically speaking. But there is conflicting theories about that. Some say that's worth it, some say it's not. Who can tell the truth? Well, actually Math could, but we're out of, we don't have position bonus by now. This guy seems to be armored because we're not doing a lot of damage, even though we're using weapons. And not shooting or clapping him with the backhand. Although we could technically, because we're so strong that we actually do damage with bare hands. 2 to 4. Could be worse. And we're terrible at hitting, but that will change any second. These guys are not dangerous as long as they're not translucent. When they're translucent, they're super dangerous. Because then they will steal your experience points. And this guy is tough as unbelievable. Thanks for the level up. That was very, very, very important because that will allow us to do some weird stuff. First of all, you need more heavy weapons. Thank you. Second of all, you need more perception. Great, great. That means you can go in the back. You will take more heavy weapons. And you will take more perception. Which means you will give that weapon to him. This can stay. We're very bad at weapons at the moment, but that will change any second. No, well, not any second. It'll take some more time, but yeah, we'll get that on the road. No problem. So that is poison. Poison is, in the vanilla game, not very useful because you can only drink it and poison yourself. And there is one occasion in one dungeon where you actually poison yourself deliberately in order to get into a secret. However, I wouldn't do that on purpose, honestly, unless it's really your only chance to get that secret, then I say, okay, do it. But in all other places, I would not recommend it. Ow. You're tough. We could jump into the water, but actually, we have so good health and stuff. We should be able to fight it out with a snail, right? Even in the highest possible difficulty rating. And yes, we did. But sadly, he didn't leave anything behind. I was hoping for meat. But he didn't. Open up, sesame. Thank you. Thank you. This, again, is, as you can see, armor. That's a question if you want to equip that. Most people do. Most people do. Most people say, okay, I don't care about evasion in the beginning. Because, as I mentioned, evasion is too low to be of any use. But still, I think it's actually worth it. Now, we could have just taken the gems out of there. But I want a way of retreat, which was unnecessary, obviously. Okay. There is... Oh, look at that! Another potion of poison. You're welcome. So... we can close this up. We can get this out. This is more dangerous than it seems. Because this includes some underwater operations. But, on the other hand, though... I think it does more damage if we... Oh, this does actually more damage. Interesting. But you can take the torch in the other hand, so that the dear viewer who might not know this dungeon from the back of their hand can play this, can enjoy this as well. By the way, firearms. In the vanilla game, the firearms were terrifyingly ineffective. If you want to play the hard game on hardest mode, it was not to dial everything up, it was to use firearms as only weapon. And you've basically lost, because no way in hell. The person that developed this mod and this dungeon did another one and another one and another one, and they were all great, and each one was better than the one before. And every time he did this, he worked on the firearm balancing. And the firearm balancing did go better every time. Firearm balancing is even better now. Is it possible to use firearms as a main weapon for one person? Yes. For the entire group? Hard to tell. I have not talked to Willy about this, which is my son. And I must ask him if he thinks it's doable in theory. I think it might be doable. A stone! I love stones! So, we have to throw something we do not need, like the letter. I did throw it too far. Damn it. Okay, no problem. Very important pro tip. Make sure that something lies on this plate all the time. Because what you do more often than not is that you just leave, take that thing with you, come back, and then you get blasted because you forgot that there was that thing waiting for you. That's super unprofessional. This is interesting now because this is a really good heavy weapon. Are you trained in heavy weapons, sir? No, you're not. So you're the wrong choice. Are you trained in heavy weapons? You are. So this is actually the way this should work. Thank you. Although you are better at heavy weapons, so we'll change that in. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. With that being said, we have to take one stone and throw it, even though I love stones, because now a bridge will open. Very nice. Now comes a tricky operation, because we have to do underwater operations. And trust me, underwater operations are terrifyingly bad. Underwater operations are the safest way to get your butt kicked. Okay, good thing that this guy's dead. The problem is, the moment we move forward, these guys will activate. Oh, they're already active. Great, that's not what we wanted. Ha ha ha! Sometimes they can't see you because you're standing on the leather. Oh, no, he can see me. No problem, no problem. Yes, he's doing damage, but we have no armor to speak of, so that's not strange. Yeah, there is one more, but one more we can actually handle. If everything goes as planned, all our stats should be, and they are, 13. Isn't that beautiful? Strength goes up, we hit harder, we carry more. Dexterity goes up, we hit better, we get hit less. Vitality goes up, we have more hit points, we regenerate faster. Everything is beautiful. And working as planned. Yes, we cannot cast spells. Sad face. You cannot fight underwater. Technically, what you could do, I would not recommend doing it, but you can do it technically, is throw things. If you throw things underwater, you do 1 damage. If you throw enough things, considering you have enough, you can technically do enough damage to kill someone. Is that likely? Nah, it's not. You'll probably die before he dies. Out of oxygen or out of damage from him. Another thing, eggs. Eggs. We're playing Lizardmen. And Lizardmen get a bonus for the first 3 eggs they eat. They get a stat increase, ability, dexterity, strength, or whatever. It's random increase. If you are an insect and you eat horned fruit, you get an increase by 1 after eating 3. And the same happens to Minotaurs if they have the glutton specialty. If they eat blood, this blood thing, not the mushrooms, the looks like a flower. We will find one and then I'll show it to you. Technically speaking, yes, this is an idea. Practically speaking, no, that is not. Because normally, yes, if you have a normal party, if you're not playing like I do with no diversity, of course, you give all the eggs to your lizardman, you give all the horn fruit to your insect, you give all whatever to whatever. The point is, as monks, we do not do this, because as monks, this would actually ruin the entire build. Absolutely fast and easy. And we don't want to do that, do we? This is a dagger. Technically speaking, this weapon could be more effective because it's a lot faster. This is 3.5 seconds. This is 2.5 seconds. So it's a lot faster in damage potential. But I still don't like daggers. And you can throw them, by the way. Very funny thing. You can throw daggers around. It's a ranged weapon per definition. But you have to charge it in order to use it as a throwing weapon. I need a torch. Excuse me, who has a torch? This is too dark. I don't like it that dark. Thank you, sir. Torch. Because I always have the feeling that I'm missing some I don't know, you know, some resources. Woohoo! You missed. You suck. And we're back home, but we're not late leaving because we have activated a secret here that we, of course, will use. The question is, do we still have... I think we don't have lockpicks anymore. I think we have used up all our lockpicks. You have no lockpick? There you have one. Excellent. Nicely done, sir. Ah, you know what. Screw it. We have to bring some order to the chaos here because we're having a lot of stuff and we're running out of space. So what we do now is not for the faint-hearted. We could go back into the dungeon, but we don't want to. We have bigger fish to fry. And I have to make some arrangement, I guess. This is good to know. Yeah, this guy is not the brightest star in the world. If we move our cards right, we can outmaneuver him simply and kill him like this. Excellent work, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. We're just collecting all the ingredients here. And as we can see, we're totally overloaded. No problem. He should be carrying... Okay, I really have to bring some order into this chaos, otherwise this will not be going well for us. Okay. The trick is simple. We try to find stuff that he's carrying just by... Oh, you can eat that up. Thank you, sir. That will solve a little bit of the problems. I don't have more than these. Okay, I'm confused because I was pretty sure I had a ton of those. More stones. Oh, you have enough stones, but you're overloaded. That's fine by me. You will collect this. Just try to make some room. You, sir, you have stones, you have mushrooms, fish, steak. You can eat that up. You do not have more than that. You have a little bit more than that. That is alchemy, that goes to him. That is a nut roll, eat up. That's a sausage, eat up. There's nothing you can actually eat up. You can equip the armor, even though I would prefer to have higher evasion. But when you look, the evasion is only 3, so that is an argument. That is an argument indeed. However, we must be sure that we're not having a complete set on the moment we level up, because if that happens, all hell will break loose. Then the entire build will stop working. This goes here. This is food. This is food. We can put all the... We could put all the food and the potions in here. You have a potion. We'll later on have 2 sacks or 2 chests, one for potions and one for food stuff, but at the moment that is how it is. Remember that the booze is not the worst thing ever. That is cheese. This goes here and there. This can actually go on top of that. This is a nut roll. We'll eat up. Spell scroll, that is ham. Technically, ham is processed food, but you can process it even further. So he's fine. So, very nice, very nice. Stones, as I mentioned, always good. But we're here for something completely different. For this bone club. Which does the same damage. Ah! The pain! The pain, I tell you, the pain. Okay, you're into alchemy. You give that to him. You're into mushrooms. Now we'll have to dance a little. This thing is not active right now, but it will be any second. And as you can see, he can hit even harder than that, by the way. And he's relatively slow moving forward. He is, however, really fast moving sideways. So keep that in mind. If you can, fight them while you're moving backwards. That's a lot more effective than fighting them this way, because see how fast they are. So even though I'm moving even faster than he is, he's able to hit me back. And he can take a lot of punishment. That is good. That is shoes. That is something to clothe ourselves with. Yes, we could try to concentrate the clothing on the people that are in the front and give the armor to the people that are in the back. We need to throw a stone here. Very nice. We do not have more picklocks at this point, which is bad because we're running out of picklocks. Ooh, that was some pretty good hits here. Again, oh, you're overloaded because you have the problem with the torches and stuff, and this stakes. The stakes are really heavy. Holy boy! Actually, you can give that to him as well because he's collecting all the stuff for gathering. The stones can go to him. There is another secret here, technically, that we could get by destroying this woodwork over here. I don't think we have enough firepower at our hand at this point. We'll need the sling for that to really work. Remember, always try to move back as far as you can, because that is the only thing this guy doesn't like. You can kite him, yes, but kiting him is more difficult than just walking backwards, if you have the room. And he leaves a branch. Now, in some adventures, these branches are very, very useful, because you can use them to... Ah, look at that. That are the trousers for the set. Now we're just missing the boots and we'll have an entire set. Isn't that great? That is a potion of healing. That is another scroll. That is very important. Lockpicks. We'll need that in a second. That is another potion. Now, there is another secret here as well. And there's some food here. And as I mentioned, we are hyper metabolists, so we'll need the food. Oh, we activated the thingy. Beautiful. Remember, you can only stay underwater for a very limited amount of time. If you stay underwater too long, you will drown. Very, very painful. Not recommended. Problem here is that we have... Do we have room to maneuver? No. We have basically no room to maneuver here. That's bad. Because what comes now is close quarters combat. With one of the things where you can not maneuver around. Very bad. This guy here. Ooh, nice potion. This guy here will not, cannot be kited. And as you can see, he hits pretty hard. The only good thing we have is that technically he has to walk forward all the time. And he's not the fastest, especially not if he has to turn. So that's the reason we can technically outmaneuver him somehow. At least partially. This was what I mean is a pitched battle, but not really. There is more pitched battle than this. So that is meat. Can be glad if we're not immediately overloaded again. This guy now is a real problem because if we do it wrong, yeah. And we did it wrong because now he's on the move. Our evasion is doing a little, but not that much. But luckily for us, he wasn't that tough. We're overloaded again. Let's give the eggs to her. Very nice. That is super good because that is evasion +2. That is a weapon, not the worst weapon. This might even be more effective than this one. And these weapons have the same damage, however, this one is faster, so that's what we're going for. This is keys, that is gems, that is recipes. All fine by me. Oh crap, look at that. The little one is back. Technically, we could try something really weird. We could try to get another secret by outmaneuvering that thing. However, that is super dangerous because if we do it wrong, we get ourselves killed because of drowning. What does he mean by that? Let me show you. Whoa, that was super close. We were out of air, and next thing what would happen is we would have received enormous amounts of damage. But so, we just got enormous amounts of, well, not enormous amounts, but some experience. That is very useful, thank you, sir. And that is useful as well. So we're carrying so much stuff. We'll use this one here. Yes, we could wait until we have the Amulet of Experience, but this is not a build for experience. This is, well, every build is a build of experience in some places, but you will know what I mean in a second. So we're dropping the weapons because we don't need them at the moment. They're just dead weight. And the scrolls. The moment we have our base active, we can go back and you know, get all that good stuff. No questions asked. So, drop this, drop that, drop this, drop that. And you're fine. Everything else is... No, you can drop this, and drop that. And now at least we have some room to maneuver. We even have some extra lockpicks, which is great. There's nothing here. Okay. Very nice. Let's still remember what the job is. More to do than this. Seaweed. If there's seaweed in the way, what you can actually do is, if you have an underwater weapon, you can destroy this and then there will be a way through for you. And I think I'm an idiot because I just activated the second one. It's no problem because it's dead. That would have been a major problem. Very nice work. That is another mushroom. Mushrooms go to him. That is always welcome. Shield potions. Now, shield potions are pretty effective, by the way. Can I have some light? Thank you, sir. Shield potions, good potions. Because that armor reduces the overall damage you receive. Yes, it is true that in higher levels armor doesn't do that much, because obviously you're taking so much damage that that would not make any difference. So this is the fast way down here. Thank you, sir. Very nice. That is another secret for the good guys. Very good, very good, very good. These are gloves of protection. Very nice, thank you, sir. You can now enter and leave the dungeon a lot easier. We have to ruin this guy's life, right? I think we should ruin the other guys' lives first. Oh crap, we're tired. That is super bad because that means we have longer time for cooldown for our weapons. And look how hard these guys hit. Unbelievable, right? They really know their jobs. And since we're ultra tired and we're hitting so bad, well, now it's easy. Okay. Aha. Come at me. Nice work. Very nice. Now this is a little bit dangerous because technically speaking, if we now activate the set bonus. What do I mean by set bonus? I told you that there are sets. If you complete the sets, you get experience bonuses, right? And if you're wearing the set while you get the bonus and the set increases, for example, like the sand mole set does, your vitality, your monk build will not work because you're not getting the bonuses and all the stats you want. So that's pretty bad, right? Right, it is. We must take a nap, but we only can take a nap if this guy is dead, so we have to kill him. And that with the increased cooldown. The only good thing is, technically speaking, he cannot win because we just move into the 4x4 or 2x2 square, and then we'll just, you know, tank him. Not necessary though. Beautiful. Come on. Very nice work. This is the missing piece of the set. So we could activate it, but he will with that set bonus, he will just go through the roof and we'll get the experience bonus, and we don't want that. That is protection +1 cap. You can equip that. And technically speaking, I think we have the dungeon so far cleared. Because the only thing that is missing now is getting in here and getting the first, well, it's not really a boss fight, but kind of boss fighty. Hard to tell though, hard to tell. Yeah, but we have to rest, and we cannot rest here. Oh, crap, I'm an idiot. How stupid can one being be? I'm an idiot. This was borderline stupid. If I get any more stupid than that, please don't tell me. Ah, crap. And let me guess, we don't have anything else left to throw at that guy. No, we don't. We could technically use a healing potion if push comes to shove, but I don't want to. That was just my stupidity. And now we're using up healing potions like... Boy, was that stupid. That was so unnecessary. I get headaches from it. But at least we all got a level up. And we can get another bonus if we play our cards right. Close the door again. Thank you, sir. Another secret. I wasted 2 healing potions and all my bombs on a single starting enemy. Would you believe that? I will sure as hell not. We go for armor 2. Because that means he can actually use the set. You will go for heavy weapons. You will go for heavy weapons. Actually, clear, you will go for perception. You will go for more heavy weapons. Wait. Clear. Heavy weapons, please. Thank you, sir. Perception 2. You can go in the back. So you have perception 2, you have perception 2. We need new torches. Always keep the weapons on the inner tie, because if you do that, what will happen is that you're quicker with activating them. And look what happens now. 200 experience for the party. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, we're not equipping the set, because if we're equipping the set and we're leveling up, we'll lose everything. We'll lose the entire build, because now everyone has 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. And I'm still an idiot that I used my precious bombs for an enemy that is actually just a mummy. That was really disgusting. So if you get sleeping, please keep in mind that you have to kill the torch. Otherwise... Oh, it's too dangerous to sleep here. Great, we cannot even sleep here. Can we sleep here? Yes, we can. If you can, try to sleep as long that you get the bonus, like this one here, even though that takes up more food. Oh wait, I didn't look if there's anything there, so let's close the door for a moment. And take the slippers, because that's slippers, that's shoes, and that's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's okay. Give me a torch. Now, these little buggers are more dangerous than they look. They can do increasing amounts of damage. They can poison you. They're quick as hell, as you can see. So, yeah, be careful with these. They know their job. There is one more secret here that we can get our hands on. I think you two are switched. I'm slightly confused. Okay, okay. Everything's going fine. Everything's going fine. Good. That is open now. Yes, yes, and yes. We can now get ourselves the secret. Would you stop firing? Thank you, sir. Door is closed. Everything's fine. I still cannot believe I used up fire bombs and all the good stuff just for that crappy fight. Disgusting. Door is back open again, but we don't need the door. We can just go this way. Use that. And another secret! And I'm already 2 fire bombs behind everything. Would you believe that? Oh boy. There I want to show you the best gameplay ever, and what do? I ruin it. I ruin it. 2 health potions, 2 fire bombs for nothing. Did I get all the secrets or did I miss one? I am not entirely sure. I hope I have them all. Yeah, everything should be fine. These fire bombs and these healing potions would have been needed later. We have golden keys, right? We could already spend some on the shovel or on the cooking set, but we don't. I think the foods that we have should be sufficient for what we have at hand. Ta-da! Little guy here will activate and will open the door for us. Fantastic! Thank you, sir. And he wants his horn back. He gets the horn back. Yay! There is bread. Bread is welcome. There is a golden key. Golden key is welcome. There is a pickaxe. Pickaxe is super welcome. And there is bullets. Bullets are crap, but we'll sell them. There is another secret. Thank you, sir. That is a potion of I don't need that, but as we have seen, I'm throwing things out the window with amazing speed. That is a potion of vitality. We must be really, really sure to not drink that. Oh, show you a funny thing. Look at this. Look at the experience points. Ta-da! Yes, you can eat cake and you get experience for it. So this guy is opening up for us. This guy is opening up for us. And we're giving him gems. Are we crazy? No, we're not. There is system to our madness. There is one thing we really need, and that is the underwater weapon. Everything else is not needed at this point. Besides one thing, and that is lockpicks. Thanks a lot. I don't have any more blue gems, otherwise... Oh, I have 4. You know what? And we'll buy 1 more pickaxe. Because I tend to go through them like crazy. And then we'll buy another lockpick. And you say, Boris, you're crazy. You're buying lockpicks like they're... But I know what I do. I know what I do. We need a lot of lockpicks because I have a lot of secrets to uncover. That is... Who is behind in terms of experience? Oh boy. Another key. This thing. 400, 100. So you will be getting this one. Every time you get one of these, it gives more. Every time you get more. So, we can drop all the letters. We don't need them. And that's just space it's using up. And we can drop all the items. Well, this is resist all. We can equip that. That is not totally useless. The skull is useless at this point. This can go here. This can go there. Torches. We need a couple of torches for what I have in mind. And you're stacking blue gems. That is totally unnecessary. Of course, this is too much meat. We can drop that here, and that there, and that here, and that here, and that there, just to make some room. This will be dropped anyway. The rest is okay. You're fine. Fish goes here. We keep the processed food. The damaged Grimrock rolls can be reused. Can be made edible again, even though not really efficient. So if you have the chance, do not, simply do not, don't. Okay, I don't have as much food as I hoped I would. I understand why. Keep the cheese, because you can make cheesecake, which is amazing. It's giving experience points. I mean, what could be better than experience points, honestly? Alchemy stuff will drop here. The food we keep, this we drop. All that we drop here and there, and golden keys go to the leader. You can take the bombs if you like. I don't care. Golden keys go to the leader. That is armor we no longer need. Golden keys, golden keys. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 golden keys. That is not as many as I wanted. But what can I do? Must be really careful not to drink this one. Now, how does digging work? Like this. Normally, you get a stone. If you do not get your stone, ask for your money back. This is an experience. You are low on experience. We don't have the shovel, so we cannot shovel that thing out. We could use one more heavy weapon. That is true, though. The problem with getting the heavy weapon is that we have to force ourselves where it is. And that is not the easiest. But it will be worth it. Because where we're going, we'll need that. But there's always the chance that we run out of food before we reach our destination. Technically, we could make food, but I would not recommend it. Because making food only makes sense if you can make the big batches. Which we can't in the beginning. Ooh, 21 damage! Holy cannoli! Come at me. Excellent work. Yeah, there's no real reason to fast kite this guy. We could just wait for him to move. On the did you hear that? So he was attacking actually. Every time he makes that sound, he's trying to bite us in the back. The enemy will flee when they have a certain threshold reached in terms of their hit points. Or they simply die. Okay, he decided just to die. Fine by me as well. That is poison. Don't need that. That is food. Very important. Just try to keep all your food stuffed. There is another secret. Now you know why I'm always about the keys. Because keys are life. More blue gems. That is good. That is a real weapon. Look at that. Look at that damage. You don't have... You actually have perception. Oh, whatever. Only a little bit more killing and we get a level up. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Yes, it would. Is there more secrets here? Oh, there are a lot more secrets here. Let's start with this one. Not enough experience to level up, actually, but we're getting closer. But we're going the wrong way, because what we actually should do is try to reach the area where we can spend the golden keys for skill points. Because we need heavy weapons, we need perception, we need all the good stuffs to be effective. 40 damage. Impressive hit, but that was a critical, so that doesn't really count. Boy, is he tough. 26 damage. Holy hell. Will he gain to the level? We have to drop something down here, and I will drop a torch. Even though torches are more worth, but I don't think I have anything else at the moment. I don't have papers that I can just throw down. So not an option. Ooh, big hit there. Beautiful. Remember, when you're hungry, you're only doing half damage. And he's dead. And we get an egg. And we get some cloth. Nice. And we get some ingredients. Very nice. And I still don't have a shovel. I forgot about the shovel. Well, we got some gloves. Could be worse. That is what we should have dropped down, not the torch. Our torches are life. Who has the pickaxe? Thank you. You need to eat something. I see. So you eat this for me. Thank you. You're okay. You can eat something up. That reminds me. That is a stone. You have a level up. You have perception. We have to keep that point for getting our heavy weapons up. Because he's so far okay. 500, 5,000. You could use some experience extra, right? Your stats are fine. This only works in the next area. Okay, no problem. Ta-da! You have perception. You could use heavy... No, you go for heavy weapons. And as you have heavy weapons higher, now this is not a heavy weapon, so you should actually switch with him. Because he's getting more out of it. When you look at it, if we give this weapon to him, it does 13 to 37, and this way it's 13 to 38. Okay, it doesn't make that much difference. But it makes some difference, okay? It makes some difference. And you have no armor skill. Why in the heavens are you wearing the armor? The armor, you are the guy with the armor. You should wear the armor stuff. Or we just switch you two out, because you've got perception anyway. You have no heavy weapons, yet you're wearing the heavy weapon, which makes no sense. He has a heavy weapon. Okay. So, I think that's where we leave it for today, and we'll see each other again next time. Bye!